everybody, it's Lisa. Today I'm going to show you how to decorate your home for spring. We're going to start off by decorating our foyer. I've got this foyer table and I've made some lanterns with some beautiful florals on top, some spring topiaries, and so much more. I've packed away my winter decor so I have a blank canvas to work with. Since this is a layering process, we're going to start by putting fabric down on our table. I couldn't find a runner that I liked that was the size and the color that I wanted, so I decided just to make one. I had this beautiful silk fabric already, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold it in thirds and I'm going to lay it lengthwise on my table, and then I have a custom, inexpensive runner. These lanterns turned out to be one of my all-time favorite pieces. I have seen them in high-end decor stores for years, and I've seen them online, and I have always wanted one. My final motivation for trying it out was when I found these lanterns at TJ Maxx. They were perfect. It's the right color. It's a bluish and kind of gray color. It's perfect for spring. And it's the right size. A lot of times lanterns are really large. This was really thin and taller. And the best part was that it was only $16.99 a piece. So I knew it would be perfect for my foyer table. This lantern also has a large metal topper that stands high enough so when my ribbons and florals hang down, they won't block my candle. I'm adding a square of floral foam on top of my lantern and securing it with a thin ribbon that I've threaded under the metal topper. To ensure my foam won't slide off, I'm tying a ribbon crosswise as well. First, I'll be making my large ribbons. Let the ribbon hang down to the length you want so you have excess ribbon on either side of your lantern. Loop the ribbon into a large circle and pinch and twist the ends. Continue looping, pinching, and twisting until you have enough loops and have achieved the size of bow you want. Wrap the center part of your bow with floral wire, string, or pipe cleaner. Twist the wire tightly together to secure, and then fan out the loops on your bow. I'm adding a second custom bow as well. To make this ribbon, I hot glued a thinner beaded ribbon on top and in the center part of my thicker ribbon. I love making my decor original. By simply adding a custom ribbon, your decor will be special and unique. I'm using floral pins to attach my ribbons to the foam. Now it's time to add my spring flowers, light green leaves, and floral picks with a variety of speckled pastel eggs. I love the bountiful florals, custom ribbons, and bright springtime feeling these lanterns evoke. I'm arranging my lanterns symmetrically at each end of my table. I'm adding these little mini cupcake stands to go underneath my candle. It's so nice because it adds extra height and it adds detail with a little scalloped edges. I'm also going to turn it on a diagonal to give it a little more interest. If your candlesticks are a little too short, you can add extra height by placing it on top of an upturned cup, bowl, or votive candle holder. The final addition of a glowing candle brings in the warmth and ambiance that makes my lanterns complete. I saw these eggs at Walmart and I couldn't believe my eyes. They were so beautiful. They have these little eggs, and then they've got these roses that are made out of wood. They have so much detail to them. And they are only $3.98. I immediately thought, I'm gonna flip them over and I'm gonna make some topiaries out of it. So let me show you how I did that. First, I'll place some floral foam in my urn. I'm using burlap to cover up my floral foam instead of moss. because the burlap still does the job of covering it up, but it doesn't leave the mess that moss does. Place a few squares of burlap on top of the floral foam and secure them with floral pins. I needed to remove the twine that was attached to my egg, and I didn't want to chip any of the wooden flowers or eggs, so I used a pair of pliers to gently pull it out. Next, I took a wooden skewer and put a large dab of hot glue on the sharp end. There was a hole left in the egg where I pulled out the twine, so I poked my skewer into the vacant hole and held it in place for about 10 seconds. I pushed my topiary into the floral foam in my urn and then added some pastel egg picks and extra leaves. With a little creativity, you can turn the ordinary into something extraordinary. I'm adding my topiaries to either side of my table to create balance. If you had a table that just had everything straight across, it would be really harsh. So as you have variations in heights, it creates kind of a smoother line, and your eye can easily transition from one end of the table to the other. The centerpiece to my foyer table is this "He is Risen" sign. Not only is it the focal point to my tablescape, but it's the reason that we celebrate Easter. I created this sign on my computer, printed it off, and put it into a frame I already had. Simple, easy, cheap. Using that same font and background, I created the letters for my Easter sign, and then using double-sided tape, attached them to my burlap banner. The last part of my tablescape are these little bunnies. They have a beautiful iridescent glow to them, and if you can believe it, I actually got these at Walmart. They were only $3.98, and they will be the perfect final touch to my table. These sweet little bunnies add the perfect springtime touch while blending in with the muted tones of my decor. By switching up just a few areas in your home, you can bring in the spring and Easter feel. I hope you enjoyed this tablescape as much as I do. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I've got some really fun and exciting things coming up for Easter, so if you don't want to miss out on those, then please subscribe to my channel. Welcome in a bright new season by adding touches of Easter and spring throughout your home. If you'd like to see more seasonal decor, holiday or party ideas, check out my Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. And remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.